awesomeness of Vworp Vworp magazine. I just got the new Vworp Vworp, and it is beyond redonkulously great. Oh, one sec, I gotta flip all these images. They're all faced the wrong way. Doink. Doink. I'll just do it as we go. Fine. Vworp Vworp. Okay, so Vworp Vworp is this peerless I can't call it magazine, it's so thick. Oh, look at the thing. Never mind the quality, fill the width, baby. Here, let me show it 1 second. There you go. So yeah, I mean, look, this volume 5, it's like a nice thick chunk, she cried. Jigger jigger. And it comes with, this time it comes with last one came with a CD audio adventure. This one is a recreation of the Doctor Who animated show, which thankfully never got made. So that's what the latest one is. Let's go to volumes. And because this thing it's so good, it's so ridiculously good. So I ordered this one too late, and I couldn't get the cover I wanted. This was the cover I wanted, the Capaldi with the robot from the Iron Legion, right? So the second best one was the one I got. Doink. Here we go. Hang on. There you go. Share screen. So yeah, one of the many good features in this is a really good retrospective of Voyager and that whole time in Doctor Who comics, which was like John Ridgway, just divine. So this is, as you open it up, I mean, just the graphic design is so nice. It's gorgeous. Everything about this is just gorgeous, right? It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, we have a lengthy thing on the different animated projects in Doctor Who, more than I knew of, right? There's actually it was actually quite interesting, more interesting than I thought it'd be. It was a topic I really didn't see. This is like Doctor Who magazine really needs to get through their heads. This magazine in like micro small print is able to have really interest me in things I didn't know I was interested in, right? Just by caring. Right, which is like you don't see that often. So yeah, I do like all these character designs for these animated Doctor Who's. That which again, I'm surprised how many there were. There was one I remember, like in the hiatus years, where I saw they had a picture in Doctor Who magazine. And I was like, this is never for real, right? So you got this thing, and then you got insanely good content. Just beautiful artwork all the way through. So one of the many great things in this is this additional strip. A fantastic story, a Capaldi follow-up to the Iron Legion. That the artwork is fantastic. Who did the artwork in it? It's Steve Andrew, I think. So I've known him online for a long time, right? He probably won't speak to me because we have their own politics now, but it is Steve Andrew, isn't it? 1 second, I'm just looking up. Yeah, that's the one trouble I have with this magazine. That it's very hard to find the credits. So written by Lance Parkin, art by Steve Andrew. It's way better than Doctor Who magazine, right? Way better. I mean, just fantastic, right? It really is just fantastic, and it's a long strip as well, right? So then they got this wonderful retrospective on the Voyager, and it's a interview with John Ridgway, who for me is the seminal Doctor Who comic book artist, right? You know, when they were reviewing the absolute turd that was the Doomsday comic, Bleeding Cool was like, well, Doctor Who comics they've never been that great. Shut up. These are awesome, right? Doctor Who comics, I mean, and again, this was like, had Mick Austin, it was Steve Dillon, then John Ridgway. It was just, absolute classic after absolute classic artist. It was fantastic. Turn this around. So yeah, this is more artwork from the Iron Legion follow. Again, Steve Andrew, just he told me that he's just too slow, right? If he was faster, he would be a strong professional a strong professional comic artist. Again, really strong work. It's So much better than Doctor Who magazine. I'm looking forward to reading this Sabbath. Right, this is going to be a entertaining and interesting read. One can only hope. But yeah, I think it will be from what I've looked at it so far. Fine. So what's next in there? Yeah, more with John Ridgway. So there's oh, so he did. John Ridgway did do the art of this comic strip. Yeah, 1 second. There we see. Oh, and a bit of not Frobisher. I can't remember the name of that character. Fine. So then there's also a lengthy article about the Curse of the Daleks, the stage show, and I didn't realize they had these costumes. It's like I bought them on Big Finish when they came out, and I like them a lot. But I think seeing the costumes really puts it in context. And again, more insanely great artwork, right? As they do Dalek strips that like match it. It's everything about this is just pure class, right? These are the people who do the Cutaway comics, I believe. Fine. Now there's a large article on Phil Bevan. I love Phil Bevan's artwork. Right, this was a great time in fandom. Right, it was always be on like DWM. Oh, DWB, I should say. Very unique style. This piece is just gorgeous. There you go. I mean, there's a great art book that I would buy, but the shipping is just torturous. Right, this thing from Revelation of the Daleks. It screams fan, but it screams professional at the same time. I love this piece. Right, it's just fantastic. Right. What else we got? So paper. Apparently, this is done by John Ridgway. They didn't have the credit on it, but it's an Absalom Dax story with like an alternate timeline for him, when his ship didn't get blown up or something. I haven't read it yet, but that John Ridgway drew it, but he drew it in his own old Doctor Who style, right? So I was trying to work out why it looked a bit clunky. That's why, right? Doink. So there's a again nice article on Absalom Dak. There we go. I mean, again, just look at this Steve Dillon artwork. It's fantastic, right? It just is. I adore this stuff, right? Steve Dillon, from his first line to his last, they're all perfect. And also, I love this cover for the New Adventures when Absalom Dak showed up. Doink, and now this is more. Is it more Absalom Dak? Yeah, I believe so. Right, more different versions of it, and then it's a fake comic, but it's a lot of fun. Again, all of this is a lot of fun. Like this is the same cost as last month's Doctor Who magazine that everybody hated, right? And it's this is an alternate version. I do like having the War Doctor's face there of the very first Dalek Killer one stories. Yeah, again, it's just everything about this is great. That's they have in there. Yep. Right. And this weird Pertwee strip with no Edmonds. So there you go. Huge recommend, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, like, just huge recommend. Let me have a quick look at the website again. Yeah, $10.99. This is the same price. It's amazing. This is the same price as last month's Doctor Who magazine. So, and it's just so good. Again, this is the one I really wanted. This is the cover. Again, great Capaldi cover. Beggars can't be choosers. I ordered too late, right? I ordered too late. But yeah, listen, strong recommend. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.